So I
Mykro,
agree that the
thank
manifesto
you.
between us.
why the argument take a different direction? Because we had a topic. We spoken about three different topics. You're going back to this. Who you think? You know, so who is going to win? You ask who you
Yeah,
think is going to win.
because Mr. Dino, me see it
Before
they
that.
take on next side and me say, okay, we bring it back here so. You
And
understand?
everybody is giving their opinion. Who want to say Vaza go win? That's their opinion. None of us
Right.
can know until the last ballot reach the box.
Because it is a hot seat.
It is a hot seat.
It is a hot seat. No, you know, me not accept no.
It is
I
a
am not
hot seat,
accepting no. I forgot go over one part, go for scrub. Because one thing with scrub, me I go under the rope, and me couldn't do what I have to do with
I
it.
am myself.
Me I go under the rope
Yourself,
because
yeah,
remember
Boba.
say me ear, you know. It's not that me not ear, you know, me ear, you know. And I have all the persons that was on the platform. It's not that me
But
not
what
hear
did
me
you
hear
ask
me.
him? You just asked him the question.
Good
They
But,
don't
afternoon.
want to
what
answer
is strange though? What
the
is strange though? What is
question.
strange?
Good afternoon.
What is strange, Mark? One second, Ingram. What is strange though? If people are saying go on the lady platform and you in a cohort to the people must say that, then why you come try sell J and PMP on the lady platform? If me say me not come to your platform, me no want come to your platform come sell no. And that's a hypocrisy, you know. But as me say still O'Keefe all over the place still you can't pay no mind.
The truth is out, Mr. Vegas. It's not like back in the 80s when we don't have the information out there. We are seeing the stuff that's happening. So he asked me a question, who's going to win? And I said, the JLP going to win. He said me attack out of emotion. Okay, so I asked, what the work that have been done, if you see any work doing, him say, he look at work. So scrub
Ingram, mute the mic, Ingram.
Mark, we have seen members of
Hold on, Dino. Hold on. Make Mark say we must say, cause we Mark I say in the in the right position. In the whisper me the attack with you. I that me the attack, you know.
Exactly. So
I
she
that me the
said,
attack. So I said, okay.
explain the little bit of work where you say she done. You understand?
Right.
And this is start from you know.
I said, explain the little bit of work where you said she done. Then I turned over to him and I said, may I ask about the liar? So I said, what about the liar? I even went as far as saying that, because him released Cartel from prison, a lot of people will vote for him. And also, that when politics and religion say, yeah, because the last time the road did black people, I wait for him to come down there. So I don't know how that now. So I say, anyways, let me hear about the manifesto of the liar. Him start, no, make your rope, Dino. No, me not
Just like that.
Dino,
And then he say
me
you're
not run
undercover
hypocrite
labor,
joke.
right?
Make it rope. I give rope, and you do what you want to do with the rope. Me give rope.
Yo,
I saw
my
me run thing.
Jesus.
Me give rope. Me give rope and make you do what you do. Me give rope. So you know I forgot stay upon your platform where then tell you not to come back here, so. Me give you rope now, O'Keefe, because guess what? You da run hypocrite joke with me. And remember, I know me sit down here and go like me never know. I'm still let you in on the platform. Anyways, Mark, what you say, you know?
Yes, so we
Afternoon,
all
another
are seeing
question.
the
The
stuff
longest
that's
time.
happening in all over Jamaica, right? The work that I've been doing, right? We see work doing. Okay. So they talk about the mechanic shop that was so-called built with the Chinese people, them, right? That was on one of them thing, and said the Chinese them come do whatever. So they say Colonel Charles couldn't answer the question when him say whatever. But by right, isn't if you operating something illegally, right? Or whatever without no document or license or whatever. Isn't that place shut down for them to get the proper license and document?
Do you know?
The place is not operating, isn't it?
Do you know you ask me power?
No, sir, not me.
I have a question. Good afternoon.
Yes.
Good afternoon. I have a question. Is there a poll conducted recently in Portland? Do you know hear about it?
Well, somebody told me this morning that there's a poll, and I think the PMP is leading. I'm not sure that's what he said.
Island-wide poll was done by Dan Anderson. And his poll is showing Azat is leading in Eastern Portland.
Okay.
But polls, again, is a snapshot of the day when you do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Things can change. Right? And it is not a walkover seat, it's a battleground. When the persons go on the ground to get the data and the questions are, or you come to it, there are questions being asked, and the person who doing the collecting the data takes individual person's answer. When you get back, you have to analyze it and put it towards a wider scope. So it's a snapshot of the day that you did it. They can go back out to the field this week and it change.
Right.
So, but looking at the figures, it's a battleground. It's not that he's leading her by now. Whole heap can't change.
Okay.
He now has to continue whatever he's doing and keep the momentum to keep his figures up.
That's what I'm getting at. I think
This is a crunch time. The both of them will be out there contesting. This is a crunch time. Who will be this? Who will increase or who will decrease?
Yeah. And I would see him as having the momentum, and have the momentum based on the fact that he came in at a late stage. That's within that context.
He has done well for the time he comes in. He has done pretty good for the time he comes in.
Yes, he has done too. But we can't ignore the fact that when Crawford went there, Crawford did very well and Crawford get beaten.
You see, it's very hard to get in. It's hard to get in. And who went against the by-election? It was Crawford.
How was the results of the local government election in February?
The JLP won most of the seats. JLP won most of the seats in Portland,
No, I was saying that if any local government was won in February, but none was won in there in February, so we wouldn't have that data.
I'm not in Jamaica. Probably if I was home, I could have got my computer and my desk and tell what the results were like on that side. But at the JLP control the Portland.
Okay. Well.
But we have to watch certain.
That's all the questions, Ingram.
Yeah, that's question, yeah.
All right.
We have to watch vote.
Thank you for coming.
For a long period of time, the PMP
echo.
The PMP has never lost East Portland so easy. Always a strong PMP seat.
Well, I said it's gonna be a close. It's gonna be this is a seat that you have to watch.
Dino,
This is gonna be a seat that you have to watch.
evening host, good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Dino, the thing you have to look on is that East Portland is a seat like East Rural St. Andrew. Even though the JLP has 3 of the 5 divisions in East Portland, always remember that the PMP controls the 2 metropolitan divisions, which are Port Antonio and Prospect. The JLP controls the Fellowship Division, Ferry Hill, and Mansion Hill. But in terms of cluster of votes, traditionally the PMP would have lost Mansion Hill and Ferry Hill. And sometimes they might win the fellowship or the JLP wins the fellowship. But the thing is that the margin of victory which the PMP would normally carve out in Port Antonio and Prospect is normally sufficient to cover the other 3 divisions. And that is where the PMP has its strength. If the PMP can get back to its normal numbers in Prospect and Port Antonio, then there is no way that the JLP can actually overcome that. And that is where the problem is. That's how Damien actually lost the election, the by-election. That's how Dr. Bloomfield would have normally won. He would normally win Prospect, win Port Antonio, while the JMP will historically win Mansion Hill and and Ferry Hill. And either person can.
When I listen to the folks in Mansion Hill, up to not too long ago, one of them called me because I do a lot of business in Mansion Hill. And most of them supporting the PMP right now.
So if the PMP can take home, the PMP normally takes home prospect and put.
We have to remember.
Conversation before. We heard this conversation 2020.
We have to remember,
bank on it.
human mind is subjected to changes. You have to remember
Bank
that
on
into
it.
consideration.
Keep banking, keep going against Miss Vaz. Miss Vaz, she proven her wrong with Damien Crawford. She proven her wrong 2020, and she going to prove her wrong again.
Crawford came in at a late time and when the PMP was not organized. So different. This becomes a battleground over here, guys. Battleground.
When promise the people them never work, I don't see it. I remember I said Damien, I'm a virgin. I swear said Damien was going to take the seat. I swear said he was going to take it.
I never see it.
You never see it? You never know, you never think him not take it?
No, I never see him taking it.
I thought he was, Damien is very popular, you know. And if it was even more popular then, I think he's not as popular as
He
he.
wasn't popular in over here, guys. The PMP was on its worst time then time there. You know. Secondly, Daryl, and a she win the seat, you know. Daryl win the fair, you know.
But Daryl is still there.
That's what I'm telling. Daryl is over young bike a guilt and all them something there.
So let me say something like what you said. You said the PMP was in their worst time then. So is they in their good time now?
They're far more better organized now.
Under the JLP government.
That has nothing to do with government. It's a party we're talking about. The PMP is better
Me
organized.
know, but that's what I'm saying. So that simply means say when the man say
We're asking about government. It has nothing to do with government.
Then I say they go check here when I send a man, then if man saying for PMP and Labour, right? That means they is getting funding from the government too, isn't it?
PMP not getting no funding from government.
Where they get their funding from?
PMP have direct any party have go seek the fundraising and go seek party from some donors.
Right.
Government don't give parties money.
All right. 100 live.
Hey, Scrub.
Who are gonna take this?
Good afternoon. What's up? Definitely Miss Vaz, Scrub. But before me even talk about how she gonna take it, me like how you scrub out the boy. I want a little hypocrite in a scrub, but like how you catch up on it, you know. You see when they end up on their platform scrub, no ends up on no ends of vulgar talk, no ends of bad talk. You know, sometimes you just scroll past from PPP live and you just sit down and listen. You wonder if at Disneyland you're there.
Dino, honestly, Dino don't mean nothing still. Dino does try get the PMP to give him something when if them win. You don't mean nothing.
Give me what do you guys?
Dino.
You guys just sitting there in that position.
Sorry, Dino, okay. Him no mean nothing. Dino, okay for good youth, man.
Yeah, man. We just like how scrub him out. But when we say, oh, Miss Vaz, of course, man. Oh, gosh. You see, when it comes to, alright, let me tell you something now. I
find it disgusting. Do you know? I find it very disgusting that some of these people who are trying to benefit from the JLP think everybody are like them. And it's disgusting to you.
Alright, excellent. Let me plan my point.
No, some of you guys are so disgusting with the pronouncement. Even, and I talk specifically to Vegas and you 100 live.
Yeah, man.
Both of you are beyond the barrier.
I'm going to talk to your toilet afterwards, but let me done your point. Alright.
Both of you are beyond the barrier button.
Miss Scrub. So what should I
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Vegas,
yes,
you are
man. Let me finish.
No, 100. You think somebody are like you?
Hold on, Mr. Excellent, sir. Mr. Excellent, just a second, sir. You came up here hot. May I beg you cool off a little bit, no do. 100, go ahead. Land your point, sir.
Alright, man. So, Miss Bag, alright, let me say something about even them poll thing, alright? Me always I wonder to myself, like my friend never meet a poor man, my friend never get polled, my grandmother, auntie, uncle. I've never seen anybody being polled, but or hear anybody say them get polled, or know of anyone that knows anyone that knows anyone that gets polled, right?
Hold on, let me
But
correct something.
always I
Hold
hear
on,
say,
give me 1 second, Olive.
when
Okay,
poll really.
100 life. Let me tell you something. You can be polled and you don't know you're being polled.
Alright, hear the madness there. Me I get polled and I know say me I get polled.
Of
Dino,
course you can.
But
host,
moving on still. But
host,
moving on still. And me don't know
Dino,
nobody will get polled. I mean don't know
Dino,
nobody will
host,
know nobody. But you can
100,
silence please.
100,
Order
100,
up on the platform. Order up on the
100, 1
platform.
second, let's get something to those.
Oh
Host,
man, me not give no 1 second of my time. Let me talk
host,
and
I thank you for allowing me the platform, but level of don't let have been introduced. I'm going to leave now.
excuse your guest please.
You are too dumb on this
Hold
show.
on,
Yo,
gentlemen,
wait,
hold
let
on.
the man talk, no man. Low the
Hold
man,
on,
let the man
gentlemen,
talk.
hold on.
One person.
100 life, if you're
Yes
gonna
ma'am.
land, sir, and let the gentleman can continue. So,
Okay, okay.
who you said will win the poll, yes or no?
Miss Vaz.
All right.
With a
So, what are
tremendous.
some of the things that Mrs. Valls is doing down at Portland Day?
Yeah, mama, control.
Well, when it comes to road infrastructure and development, like um, speaking to even various people that live in the constituency, right? They and even her, when you follow her on all social platform, wherever you may be, right? You will see that she have put road where for years, 30 odd years, 40 odd years, I used to want donkey cart alone can go up there. So I used to walk foot alone with tick. A hike you have to hike on them road, right? She have put in water, she's turning on light and electricity in a 2025, scrub. This vase, I turn on power, electricity in a various community that has never experienced,
Boy, man.
right? And I want to see them look at development and them street lights. She's putting in stop lights. She are putting she are named road, put up sign. The amount of work that this lady is doing, I envied her as an MP for because I say, yo, lady, I could be my MP. Oh, she's to me one of the most hard and committed worker in the Jamaica Labour Party. A strong and number one hardest worker that is currently in the cabinet a candidate for the Jamaica Labour Party. A very strong candidate for number one.
Don't insult.
As the
She's
most
not in the cabinet.
hardworking
She could have been a cabinet boss, man. Stop that.
member of party. Brother, just
She
close
too
in your mouth now, bad man. How did you know that?
She could have been a cabinet. Stop that, man. You're being rude.
Stop address me. Excellent. Don't address me or anything on me, say, bro. Just make it go over your head, please.
No. You're too dumb to do that.
I don't want to be in dialogue with her. But Scrub, yeah, so
What you done for
if she
100?
lose her seat, if she win,
You're as dumb as the bash.
Alright,
Mr. Excellent, sir, are you gonna make me hear the gentleman speaking, or you're not gonna make me hear? Because when you're speaking, I want to listen to you. You don't think so? Are you finished speaking? 100 live.
I'm trying to finish, man, but I don't know what this gentleman just keep, Alright. So as I was saying, right, Miss Vaz is a very strong candidate to be the number one hardest worker in the Jamaica Labour Party. As a way how she is committed to serving her people, her constituency in any way, shape or form. A people person, very warm, loved by all. Vaz, the land as you know it. No matter the ends, no matter it is never too little and it never too big. You should do it once it's in the meal of a moral constraint. Miss Vaz it would be a sin. The 11th commandment would have been written if this lady is ever to lose her seat to a 2-time drug convict. right? That well, I'm not gonna really say certain things that ruffle up nobody feathers or vibes cartel, but yeah. So Miss Galway, I don't see her winning. I mean, once upon September 3rd, PRC first supposed to can get announced as victorious. So yeah, I'll leave it at that.
All right, thank you, sir. The gentleman here, what's his name? Kirk. How him there?
Yeah. I will let Excellence go on because he seemed like he have something to say. We don't want to make him change.
Excellent, just come up here, sir.
Give him the chance. I will go after.
Okay, go ahead, Excellent.
I just want to give him. Yeah, I'll give him my chance. Yeah.
All right.
You see, there's a gentleman on this platform who always talk about bullying syndrome. You know? And what Andre displayed a while ago is a classical demonstration of it. But Darrell Vaz normally talk about bad mind. And I see these labor rights. How could a person who was born poor to the common person, the common citizen like 100 in Jamaica, develop such a hatred for Isaac Buchanan because he chose to become a member of the People's National Party? Isaac Buchanan, and they talk about two-time convicted, whatever. Everybody, there are people in Parliament right now that have some past that people speak about, which is very doggy, and it's because of the money that they have. Why some of them have not been rotting in prison for years. They have escaped. They have flaunted the law because of their money. Isaac might have committed an offense, served this time, and have turned out to be one of Jamaica's luminary as a legislator. And because somebody who don't even have a quarter of the intellect of Isaac, because he choose to wear different political hat, they feel they have the gall and the fortitude to come and disrespect the man. For a person who the only thing she has is a pretty face and money, because she encourages poor people, children, to go and dig out their hand middle after they finish school in the evening so they can become crooks. Encouraging poor people to become crooks by digging out their hand middle and saying somebody doesn't even understand what it is like to say the heights by great men. Somebody whose favorite word is beautiful speaking can't put two sentences together properly. But the people of East Portland will have their day, and whether 100 content to be a sin or not, the people will come out and vote, and they will show who they choose, right? And they will make a decision for themselves. And at the end of the day, I am confident that Isaac Buchanan will become the next member of parliament for East Portland. Whether some laborites like it or not, it will be done. So I don't care what they have to say. All we know is that we are pressing on and we are doing what we have to do. And when you have some people on this app who don't even have a profession for themselves, going around calling professional people beggars and ask people singing for supper. 100, you are one of them who sing for your supper, so leave the man alone. The man's a professional. And you have no intellectual capability to call anybody what you want to call him. But that's it for now, Scrub. I thank you for allowing me the platform.
No problem,
But
excellent.
the darkness has heightened, and I think I need to leave their presence.
You have some. You have any?
He laid an egg. Now he's gone off with the roosters. He laid an egg. He laid his egg. He laid
I don't know this benefit
Remember, Vegas, you are suffering from
You could have laid your
PTSD.
egg somewhere else, man. You could have come on the ladies' platform to lay your egg, man.
But I can stay here, Vegas, because you know why I can stay here?
Now you're gone with the
You don't
roosters,
try to
man.
either, because guess what?
Come on,
When
man.
I see you, I don't
you
get
can't just lay your
PTSD.
egg in the latest barn, man. You laid your egg in the latest barn, and now you're running off, man.
So I can stay
Stay,
here, because I
man.
can
Let the
stay
egg
here.
cool. Let the egg
Somebody
cool,
like
man.
Vegas, what Vegas have. When he sees certain people, remember the person we
Let
thought
the
he
egg
was
cool, my
supposed.
brother. My brother, let the egg cool. He was running up with the rooster.
But Vegas, we went off with the rooster.
Yeah, politics sweet and that shit.
It was
Yo,
your partner who you
yo,
saw
excellence,
with somebody
excellence. The
else.
politics sweet and sweet and man. I sweetest politics.
It was your partner who you saw with
You
somebody
laid
else.
your
So they
egg.
lay eggs.
You laid your egg. Oh my God. Quack, 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 quack,
The man
quack,
say,
quack.
"Your man go, sir." The man say,
But
"Your
I'm
man
just
go,
saying to
man."
Vegas. I'm just asking Vegas if he still remembers the person we saw giving to her from behind.
Quack, 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 quack. You laid your egg. You're running off now with the roosters. Bye. Bye.
I'm
Bye.
standing
Go.
right there. What do you want to do?
The rooster's waiting on you to couple you again.
If this lady is doing the work, right, and you guys see the work is doing, and you guys is downplaying the work that the lady is doing, that's biasness, sir. You
Name
understand?
the work. You name the work.
Then you not see.
Name the work, man. I don't name the work, no?
Oh, so she not do nothing down there then. She not doing anything then.
It is on you to name the work, sir.
No, the man say road a bill, sir. Road a bill. If I even that,
No,
road a bill when they
that
did it
is the
before.
you.
The man say I walk. The man say I walk foot could I go there, sir. Was he lying?
Say
Yes or no?
Me say you name the work.
Then when I see road a bill, me see she a show every day in her green clocks.
Which road? You name the road, no?
So a fiction she a show them. A fiction.
Boy, Mark, you call, you name it.
You know what I mean? A fiction then.
Mark, you name in the box, man. Say talking, you
She
name it.
building the road, sir. Me see road a
Which
bill where she
road?
a show, sir.
Which road?
The one where she a show, sir.
Wait name.
The one up at Portland there.
Wait name. Name.
Because this man he just laid. Look, can I get 2 sentences to people? This man just lay an egg, and we want to talk before the egg cool. When you're gonna say that people cannot walk in Isaac Buchanan shoes, brother, you have to understand that it's not only because a man is educated and because he has become a lawyer means that nobody cannot walk in his shoes, because there are things that.
I said 100 car.
Sir, I allowed you to speak. I allowed you to speak, sir. I'm speaking on behalf. I am speaking on behalf of 100. I am defending
Talk when the man did that talk to man.
me.
You're unfair,
Me?
you know. You are just cow down your love in a Vegas.
I was,
That
sir. My
misleading.
mic was muted when the man was speaking, and you can ask me still.
You
Here,
did
I
that
just
talk
said
and
the
I
lady's egg
laugh
when he
when
was
the man
speaking.
talk.
No, that
You
was
got
after
ten
that
finish,
was
sir.
after
You
the
no
lady
member,
egg.
you know. You no member, you know. Go on
Yeah,
always
if I
pick
was
one
talking
people.
about you, I would have
If you
said
stop that man, a two argument on our look. Make a man make him point, and then you will listen, and then you make your point. You now look two argument, two mouth to mouth like girl.
They come
Because
here
if I
for trace, so I not trace it there. So I not.
Hold
Let me
on.
know. Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Kirk. I unmute you. How many times you come up here not to speak and you haven't said anything, you know? Until
Me
Mr.
come for trace,
Excellent comes.
us.
So, oh,
Me
you.
come for trace.
Remember,
No,
say
come for
you said
trace,
you
me
speak
was.
about
If you are
2 times.
if you are defending them and what they're doing, you can take me down because I did.
But you
Him
come
not
here
come-
and
him
send
not-
request 2 times from morning, sir. You haven't
No,
got
I
your
cancel your request
Him
before.
not-
anything you haven't
Host,
served
host,
me.
Defending.
Can you come up here
Host, him have no-
about
him
2
have
times
nothing
from
to
morning
say.
you come here?
I've never seen.
Host, he has
After the
nothing
man
to say.
finish speak, Mr. Vega said the man lay him egg. So how you gonna say the man interrupt the
No,
man?
sir.
Come
we're
on,
not
no,
about this, sir. We're not about this,
Listen
sir.
to people.
But
Let's pay
him
attention,
come up
let's pay
here,
attention.
Kurt, you send me request about 3 times from morning, and the 3 times I accept you, you mute your mic. And even though when I
Man-
said you mute your mic, sir, and leash your mic, I'm call you much time. Even when the lady comes speaking at the hospital, you still not mute your. Come no, sir. Me not have them patient. Them me not job.
But listen, madam, I'm telling you what's happening. Is above his pay grade. Ask excellence.
Sir,
Excellence don't say true me
look.
attack.
All right, wait.
Vegas, the only thing about your pay grade is the man who
Yeah.
took away his post from you.
That is true. That is so true. That's a good one. That's a good one. But get back a forward with them. Yeah? That's a good one. That's a good one. But what I'm saying is though, I don't think it is anything for you to go around and boast about Isaac Buchanan as any form of achieve any form of achievement where he's better than nobody on the platform and all them things there. And
Better than 100 better than you.
what may I say is, brother?
In what sense?
Better than you are.
But let me just show me a
Just
Understand
like
what I'm
people
saying?
are also better than you the music.
Yeah. Of course, we're not debating that.
I is better than you intellectually, so what the problem? Give the money,
I'm
give the
not
money.
debate. I'm not debating that. I'm not debating that.
So where you want to stop it
What?
from?
No, what I'm saying is, what 100 said him is a convicted criminal. It's true. And that is what you're upset about. He is a convicted.
I am saying to you, sir.
He is a convicted. Let me finish. He is a convicted criminal that was planted in East Portland after they promised. I think they promised Colin Bell to give him. I mean, Colin Bell in him to give him the seat, and then kick him foot and get to Isaac because the popularity of Vibes Carter coming after the trial. I think maybe that's the reason why they give him the seat. So will that be enough for him to secure victory? But me don't know. But politics, people are going to vote. You see what I say? So when people vote, me can't tell people who to vote for. Me don't know who them are going to vote for. But all I'm saying is Miss Vaz do put in the work. And you know to. You within yourself know that Miss Vaz put in the work. You just they play hypocrite.
You can't
If me
speak
did say a PMP put in the work, sir, let me just finish the man. If I did say a PMP put in the work, brother, me can't be hypocritical. You see what I say? Just like last time with the debate. Me think say who me did I look forward to for mash up the debate never perform well. Me not come be hypocrite, brother. But you see, with Uno now, Uno does you know a thing named cognitive dissonance. I Uno see evidence, Uno does still. I say, yo, nothing go on. You see the work what the lady I do. Just give her the credit, man, and make her leave it up to the voters. Them and say, yo, you know, so she work.
Let us leave it up to the voters because you don't know what's the reality of these folks.
No, but I went down there. You have you gone down there? Because me go there, me see the work she do. Me must go down there and see she create a mini stadium down the brother. It's like a mini stadium, a sport complex. Let me take it back. So she create a sport complex down there, right? And she have a netball and football competition. Me know remember with name, but me down there perform. Me I perform down there, man. The school, man, nothing on. My sister that they down there.
You're full of filth, man.
Brother, don't stop contest everything, man. Me I tell you something where you can fact check and you still argue. Don't stop arguing on that, man. Me I tell you something, man. The school, man.
Built a mini stadium, boss, man. Built a mini stadium.
No, me take it back. Me say a sport complex. Me take it back. Me take it back. But Jesus Christ, man. Other man just attack, man. You see the part where them said the E team couldn't build, right? Them said couldn't build here because I will pass son and them something they did. See? And she, Jesus Christ, the man tap me talk.
Mr. Excellent, just a second, sir. Go ahead, politics.
You know me I say them that said couldn't did do, right? And she actually dump up the place and she put in street lights and all them something the brothers and them have all a night sport complex and them thing there, and she creating a cultural environment down there. So me I say she's basically getting the community together. She join the community together. So you want that do now? That alleviates some of the crime and the violence. And the notice say, since your boy go down there start to look more crime and flare upon it. I mean, I say irresponsible people. Me say, yo, you know, if P then Q then P. See?
That's what you're trying to say, boss man. Don't be rude,
no,
man. The cheap psychology.
Jesus Christ, man. The school, yeah, me know cheap, man. The school, man, me not bright like you. You me know something bright.
The man took the wife so hard way, your spouse so hard way.
So stop, just stop go to see no man. That done already. Me accept defeat on that already. Just love that, no man. You can't reason, brother. Politics at 9 days my election, brother. At time no fear calm down, you know. You go in at the election. You go after the election. When the PMP lose, you go stress and drop down, you know, brother.
Me?
Our life have to still continue. Just stop this so tribal, brother, man. Lego that, man. Lego that something, man. You see, Aldino, everybody calm down. I have O'Keefe alone out there. All real Richards, everybody are calm down, are toned down because we put in the work. You have put in the work already, brother. You're burning your campaign for the PMP. Leave it now to the voters, then, bro. If you're still at the local campaign, calm down, man. Bring on the temperature, brother. Because at the end of the day, no matter who win or who lose, we still have to go be Jamaicans. We still have to go live in Jamaica who live there. Who the diaspora people, them still have to go support the people in Jamaica. So just start taper it down a little bit, brother, man. And Marie Vaz do work, bro. And you know so she do work. In my view, all the people when they start
just a second, politics. Mr. Excellent. Mr. Excellent, sir.
I'm listening to you, ma'am.
Yeah, with the seats, what does it look like for the PMP on the ground with the seats? Because I heard that I remember O'Keefe was telling me the whole of Westmoreland gone, Hanover, but he never finished.
Well, perhaps O'Keefe would have been the best one to complete his predictions. For me, I am reserving my prediction until the day I let us see what happens, you know?
All
The
right, makes sense.
The PNP is in a very favorable position to win this election.
All right. So I heard that the PMP is leading underground. Is that correct?
The PNP is doing what?
Leading on the ground based on the poll.
Well, I think politics and religion, who is well educated at that, could come and tell you.
Sir, come now. Are you at about education over here? Come over here. Excellent. If you stop it sometime, You know, say if you stop it.
I'm just saying, those who are more.
No, but Mr. Excellent, if you stop it, man, come on. It must have been done, so no, come
The
on, man.
easiest question in the book,
Stop it, man.
The easiest question. Yes or no, sir?
We know how excellency I saw him work. He might have issue of the question.
Especially when he lays an egg. When he lays an egg, he got no reason, man. God.
Yeah, boy, I see it again.
We will see what happens.
Somebody can't hear excellent. I don't know in Ghana phone gone. Hey.
I know what the numbers are.
He's laying another egg.
Oh, so you know where the okay.
What we actually want to do. That's all I can say.
All right. So politics and religion. We see the prime minister is out campaigning till all. There's some people said 2 in the morning.
Hours and night. We see it live.
Then you think the prime minister should be out so late?
They've never seen that done before. Trust me.
So why is the prime minister out so late?
Because
man reach the people. The man are reach the people.
My friend.
And a back in idea.
No. Look at this. It's Jamaican people. That's why it's me. I don't get too caught up in another part of the politics at the end of the day.
So, then you say they want a seat for run against Mark Golden and constituents. So you mean you don't get caught up?
Yeah, of course, 100%. No, listen to me, I say, no. The part of the politics that we predict who are going to win and something.
No, that's why you have the whole politics and religion. Come now.
Right.
That's why you have the poll.
Listen, I'm not taking the poll. I can't take none of this poll seriously because he will go on. He may predict that PMP are going to win 2016 and them lose. He predict the last election, he said them are going to lose by a small margin and then win by a big margin. So I can't predict that. That unless the poll them always off.
That's not true. That's not true.
No, we can prove it. We can prove it here.
That's not true, Vegas.
I can put
So you're saying,
all the posters in Jamaica,
but politics, remember that the opposition leader is the new king and the new kid and the black, And sometimes we like the new kid to see what the new kid have to offer, right?
The thing is, you know what? I do not believe that the Jamaican people and really, the PMP, let me say, I don't believe the PMP them sold and Mark Bully. They must go with it because of PMP.
You don't think so?
No, I think the party is still divided. Because I remember say at the Risers party, where they host, when they go against Peter Phillips and Lisa Hanna and them and something. So you still have people out there who are still against the Risers party. And I don't think they recovered yet 100% from that. Me wrong?
Or as a JLP, you're going to talk what is happening on the inside of the bill.
Because I'm still seeing even like Karen Cross them and Michelle them and Nuts them and them people work like PMP and they see them still out there. A beat like they say Karen Cross them was stalwart and they were campaign in a constituency in a hot zones. In a zones where toss up zones for Jamaica Labour Party. So are you gonna take those things lightly? We don't take it lightly. The things that have some impact.
How many PMP listen to Karen Cross?
Well, when she go live at night, I'm at 2,500 people, don't take it lightly, brother. We're in a digital era,
But how much of them she can move?
Dino, listen. Right now, Scrub have a page nearly 300 people. Or 300 people. Right now, one person can do so from the deciding factor, brother. Just don't.
No. We have a lot of undecided. We have a lot of undecided. We have a lot of undecided. I remember, politics. We have a lot of people on the far you page I watch CMA.
Exactly. So don't undermine nothing, brother. Don't undermine nothing, man.
No, I'm not undermining anything. I'm saying.
So wait, no. So Karen Cross is who? Karen Cross is who?
Karen Cross was a strong Peter.
Stalwart PMP.
Stalwart Peter Phillips supporter.
Oh, so who she's campaigning for now?
She
Jamaica
decided
Labour Party.
she decided she was campaign.
And you know what she said? She's gonna.
Then if she a
she
labor,
said,
then oh she. Oh yes.
Scrubber,
No,
scrubber.
she-
Listen to her statement.
Hold on, politics. Where is it, Dino?
Night before last night, she had the campaign trail, campaigning for the JLP, and she's telling the crowd that she's not a JLP, but because she's against Mark Golding, she's going to vote in this election for the JLP. What kind of campaign is that?
Right. Thank you.
Oh.
That may I say to you too. May I say
And that
same
she
thing in the
said?
world.
It's just like you have independent voters, man, and then they change their mind.
No, she's a PMP. She's a PMP.
She's a Peter Philip supporter.
Can you stop,
She's
man?
a
She a
Peter
Porsche,
Philip
she a
supporter.
Porsche Simpson to man, and she a manly to man. Stop it, brother, man.
Peter
Stop it,
Philip
man.
supporter.
Hold on.
Jesus Christ.
Hold on there. So the lady that you guys are talking about, Dino, she's what? She's a PMP advocate?
She always fought for the PMP. And she was a
PMP
strong
star
Peter
wife.
Philip
Oh,
supporter.
so she have a strong hold among the people.
I have no hold with among the people. No hold at all. I can't tell you that.
Oh yeah.
Sister, what I'm saying.
All right, then.
What I'm saying to your sister, I'm not going to downplay it. I'm not going to downplay it. I'm not going to downplay it.
Rob, Scrub,
I'm
me
not
tell
gonna
you
downplay it.
something. When the party having a presidential election, the party send me come to ask me to come down and help them with the presidential election. And I can tell you, she was for supporting Peter Phillips. When Bunting go against Peter Phillips, she was totally against Bunting for that. Because she wanted to see Peter Phillips as a prime minister. Me and the people that call up, as I went back to New York and I wrote an article and I published it. Peter Phillips will never be a prime minister in Jamaica.
Why
Based
not?
on many factors.
But he was the advisor of the Portia Simpson
And that's
government.
why Portia failed. Because he want, listen to me, you see Portia makes some of the biggest mistake, you know. Michael Malley teach me one thing at conference center. And say every seat in the PMP is grab, including his as president.
Hold on, Dino, you just agreed that Porsche failed?
Yes, I. Year two, man.
You know, she not lose the election.
No,
We're
she
talking
lost
about
the election.
election.
From the people, she lost the election.
She lost the election. Come on,
She lost
talking
the
about-
election.
we're talking about the election.
At the election, she lost the election.
Yeah.
But remember say
That's why she
Andrew,
lost.
when Bruce get Andrew never win the election either.
And no, man. Portia, Andrew was there for a short while.
The point that he's making, host. I think it's
Again,
clear the host
the
the point he
GLP,
made.
Yeah,
hold on,
exactly.
the GLP advises Andrew bad against a call the early election. He called it and he lost. The same thing in Portia Simpson. Peter was the advisor in terms of election.
But she was the prime minister.
Hold on,
You said she lost because of Peter Phillips, and that you said, brother, that you said.
because Peter Phillips advised her wrong with the election. Peter
Phillips was so good to the people at PFL.
give me a chance to talk now. Peter make them basic
Hold
campaign.
on, make them can come and talk so me can't hear the lad. Jesus.
Peter
Go
make
ahead,
a whole campaign was based on Andrew Owner's house instead of telling the nation what are your plans. When the young people wanted a debate, Peter Phillips advised Portia not to enter the debate.
Oh really?
Yeah,
But people didn't
So
like
he was
Portia,
there.
I know.
of course people love Portia. So he gave her a lot of bad advice and she took it and lost the election. He was
Yeah,
in
man,
charge
the
of the
woman them
election.
they love Portia.
I want me to tell you, say one thing. If Dino go talk the truth, you know. I mean, like when you talk the truth, you hear a man say, the man say something key like while host, I mean, why pay attention to it. The man said Peter Phillips advised Portia wrong for campaign part Andrew Holness house. Are
The
they
whole
making
campaign
the
was
same
based on
mistake?
that
No.
of rather stupidness.
Are they making the same
That issues to
mistake
talk
with the
about, not is not
Listen,
understandable
brother,
about someone else.
listen, you know. So Dino, alright, honestly, do you believe the PMP should have done more? And it's, I mean, if they have time, but do you think they spend too much time talking about statutory declaration? Honestly, just an honest question.
But
Just an honest question.
wait. Politics and religion. If you said the lady, Miss Cross, was on the Labour Aid campaign, then she'll go back over to the PNP. Would they receive her?
No, she go come back home. Then she not go out campaign. She campaign for the lady out of St. Thomas where they, you know. What's her name? Shaw, you know. Yeah, man.
A
But she make you
PNP?
know straight up say she's so against Mark Golding and Peter Bunting them that because she said Mark Golding and Peter Bunting them buy out the risers them and go against Peter Phillips and so forth and so on. So she has been campaigning against the PNP and she built up a following. And not only that, she are going at the constituencies. Them she went to the Peter Bunting constituency and go for the office and put some green rag and cloth all over in
And let me tell you something, because last night after 12, me call the delegates in that country and tell me say, you know, mean one beer in Panama should come back on do.
Oh, you gonna say that you just say you're not
expected them to tell us it mean anything, brother. Talk it truth. You expected them to tell us that mean something. Talk it truth.
You know, they are the workers, the Peter Bunting, them are Peter Bunting workers. She can't influence them.
All right, boss.
So when Peter Bunting
next week
and advice
after the election, we're gonna have a conversation. I have said to myself. So answer my question though. Do you believe, just like how you said, they've spent too much time on Andrew Warner's house in a 2020, right? In a 2016. Do you believe they're making the same mistake again with the statutory declaration?
No, because they have more issues they're talking about. They don't only talk about the statutory deduction, they talk about what they plan to implement if they gain power.
Like what? Tell me what. Tell me
They talk about the housing situation, the education situation, how the creative industry.
Isn't the housing situation going good right now?
Who?
No, but those things are
Those things not going good now?
No,
one second,
no,
man. But remember saying PNP, the campaign for other things too, but the key thing where you say.
No.
You said them put.
The whole issue was all about Andrew House. That's garbage.
You know me know say you just try to see a face. Even last night when the PNP them get them final question to ask, they get one shot to ask the Jamaica Labour Party debaters them one question. You know what them asked about? Statutory declaration. And I think that was a missed opportunity to ask the Jamaica Labour Party about many other things that affect people's lives. You know believe so?
You have a point there so too.
That's what I rate you. You know, so me and I go quarrel again. I rate you. Big up yourself, me rate you. Because me think say, if you get one question, there are so many other things. Because Andrew in the statutory declaration now go impact Sister Scrub as I talk about water.
The GLP has been tackling the PNP and the PNP in power for how many years and corruption. People in Jamaica do not vote. Corruption does not change the mind of Jamaicans how they vote. You have to look at the history.
Because them thinks every politician corrupt.
All right, sir. All right.
Yeah, man, you're right. I think they make. I know you can't say it now because you hope so them win, but I think they make a mistake. I think they made a mistake. Not think they make a mistake. I think they made a mistake of not selling them points. And I think so they come too late.
I am not there in this election. I normally there in actual.
You should have been there.
I'll be there this week. Because
you go now. You see, the next thing you think about the wrong too. They put out a manifesto and now they come with a part 2. I think so that show weakness.
But they told you, they told you at the launching that there will be another section of it that is coming out.
Yeah, but them beg too much do over. Them going to parliament, they don't have no cost into them budget presentation. Them say it was not budget presentation.
They did not say that at the launching. Them say that after they get backlash.
That's not true. At the launching, they tell us about when they're coming out. I watch the launching right
through. Yeah, man, they say them have a light. Them say them have a light. A light coming out. But what I'm saying is the fact that them have to put out something else shows signs of weakness. And that may I say to you, brother.
I don't see that. I don't see that here, Vegas. It's a technological age now. They're using different methods.
Let's hope see you're right.
They're using different methods.
But you know next thing, them not even out their campaign for the manifesto, brother. Just talk it truth, man. Last night, they don't sell the manifesto, none at all, bro. None at all.
But you can't. No, for me, guys, I debate and the questions are directed to you. Can't. If you go talk about manifesto, you're different from the questions are shown.
No, I mean the things from the manifesto. When the questions are asked, you have to point to the manifesto. What we are doing.
It depends on what the questions are asked. It depends on the question that's asked.
Yeah, but you know what stood out more last night? What stood out is Price theatrics last night. What stood out, I think, in show off Damien Crawford. I think the whole were tough than they I think it was. I think they missed the opportunity last night. You know, but
the person who surprised me last night is Amuda.
Yeah, him really well. I saved JLP last night for true.
We were on a discussion in England. I would say 3 o'clock in England time before you can watch it. I was saying I thought someone would be the weakest point on the JLP, and he came out to be the strongest.
Yeah, man, him cook last night. Him cook.
I know Pernell Charles wasn't ready none at all. I mean, listen him all the time, realize him not ready. The lawyer check the surprise.
I thought Pernell was going to be the star, though. I thought that, honestly.
Yes. But Johnson is a trained lawyer. She should be able to debate that.
I'm disappointed in Price. I think it was too much theatrics, brother. I'm really disappointed because he has more substance than that, I believe, brother.
Yeah, but
honestly believe that, bro.
Johnson's a trained lawyer. She should have. I thought she'd have come out. Lawyer is supposed to get debate properly. You have to debate.
She did enough. She did enough. I did not debate never go perfect. But what I'm saying
I agree. Nothing got perfect, but I think she would come out much stronger.
Listen me. When him, some would have saved everything we go bad last night for the JLP.
Yeah.
But the problem is, me can't remember nothing where the PMP proposed, brother. And I think that's a problem. I remember the man asked where tough than that's all me and you all night, brother. And I'm like, yo, let go tough than thing, brother. Put your point them forward, bro. You see what I say? That's how we believe. Me think it was a missed opportunity. Nothing about the manifesto on the night, about brother. I think we're in that trouble, you know. I honestly think we're in that trouble.
Well, that's your belief. I mean, we can't fight your belief.
Yeah, I think we're in that trouble still.
Your belief. I honestly think the PMP will win this election.
Well, I hope so you're wrong, brother.
I mean, everybody. One thing I like in politics, everybody always.
Take me honestly out of that statement. Take me honestly out.
Because me can't see how you see that with no performance and they not deliver no message what they
brother, Jamaican people are dealing now. Edward Siaga, let me tell you something, we know Jamaican people.
Yeah, me know, but you see, when Edward Siaga did lose the election, you never did have so much insight on the election.
Sure me know Jamaican
like what
people
we have now.
Brother,
I remember when Edward loses election, you know. Yeah, man, you never have so much insight.
I'm sure you know Jamaican people. I see Jamaican people do something to Edward Siaga, what I say. Me, never will trust them people again. You see na Gilbert, remember me as a youth na Gilbert. And let me tell you something, man. Siaga like carry zinc to himself. I know me say again, the PMP boycott the election in a 83, right? I mean, I say, yo, if you...
No, Vegas, but you must be fair. The whole world came down and minded Michael Man 83 when he boycotted that election. You know? And said, just never happened in any country in the world, and nobody ever done that and come back to power.
But listen,
that's never done.
Me think say, if the PMP, the thing said Edward Siaga was so bad for the country, and Edward Siaga was doing such a horrible job, why you abandon the people? When you boycott the election, you abandon the people.
What was the principle of the PMP did not contest that election?
Why was it? Why? Tell me.
After the 1980 election, hold on, let me finish. After the 1980 election, which was so bloody, both Michael and Siaga sit down together and say, we don't want to see another election like this in Jamaica. We're going to do what is known as an electoral reform. They both agreed on that. The day Siaga called the meeting, remember the morning, you know, him and Michael meet and sign off no election until we have a new voters. It's an electoral reform. And by Michael was on a fellowship lecturing at several universities in America. By the time board the plane, then call him, say, Siaga call a meeting, halfway through, say, man, announce election. And Michael said, see American say, no, we're not contesting it. That's breaching that principle.
So you don't think, so me ask a question, so if Siaga did that do so poorly then, you don't think so Michael Man did miss the opportunity to rescue the Jamaican people from 83?
Go back, go look at the polls. If Manley had contested 83 election, he'd have beat Siaga. Go back, Siaga
so thank you for that. So what I'm saying is, me not all the way you pivot to. When me I say this to you, that's what me I say. If you believe say the Siaga was doing such a bad job, let's say me give you say, yo, Siaga did this, that him call it behind him back him son. But if you believe say Siaga was doing such a bad job and you according to you are leading at the polls and whatever you set to win the election, why you never rescue the Jamaican people them? Why you never just say, yo, alright, him call it, me and him, and just take him on? Why?
Principle, you don't want to go back in an election that can be bloody. Marking of Vegas, who are people losing their life 1918 now? It's the worst election Jamaica has ever seen.
So what was the guarantee? So what was it? So you leave Siaga if it develop into more. If you believe that Siaga was responsible for making the election bloody, so you give more time.
Nobody was
so you can organize to make it more bloody in the 89.
They did not point finger at nobody. All they are saying, both agree they would never want to see another election like that. So they come to what is known as make both of us come together and form what is known as the electoral reform. So the electoral committee and council farm, you know.
But me believe that when him never contest the election, if you say Siaga did so bad, see, you could have win them time there and stop everything where you say Siaga did do bad.
But if I sign, so if the both of us sign and I'm a memorandum of understanding, say no, we're not going into the election until we put the reform.
But that's my opinion. So the reason why I say that still, the fact say boycott the election and then come back and win in 89, me not trust
after the reform was set up in Comacaron in 89 and win.
Right, me not trust Jamaican people. Because when they
you realize since 89 our elections have been violent free? Because the system is set up. Both of them come to
election are violent free, brother. After 89.
Violent free. Come on,
brother, stop, man. Me I go all man in all age, brother. And when me reach a lace, the man I take man off a bus and through the matter them.
What hear that? What hear that? What hear?
When I go all man in all age.
I mean, so what?
When I go above racks, when I go above it. No. Them time me left all man in all age. Them time me I go above racks.
Which one of the election that was? Which one of the election?
No, me I thought the time me I thought. Me not thought the election, me I thought the time.
Okay.
We say politics things still go on.
Make us give.
You know when politics war start going on Jamaica, brother? You know when politics war slow down in Jamaica? Me tell you when politics war slow down in Jamaica, when PJ take it over. And me see Anthony B them on stage and a bun PJ, me I say, you know what, them man are afraid. A PJ, me think say, give credit to PJ for that if you want.
Well, the reform started from Michael Malley, not PJ. Both Michael Malley and Siaga.
Me think so when Manley never contest the election, him left the people that were called into where one believes that Siaga wasn't doing a good job. He left the people them to suffer then. Basically, they can make watch it 83 to 89. 6 years, so you left the man for destroy the country in 6 years and all that you say, no?
And
so we blame for that. If you left me in the wilderness.
What was the result of 89 election?
Me no matter what you want to say. What I'm saying to you is, if you leave me in the wilderness for 6 years.
From 0 seat to how much seat?
If you leave me in the wilderness for 6 years, bro, you make things get worse to me and then you come
how did the people respond? How did the people respond in 89?
That me I tell you, them not no sense. Let me tell you, because if you abandon me for 6 years,
you are saying analyze the Jamaicans don't have no sense.
Brother, I say it all the time, man. You think me put it past them, so they will vote out Andrew, you think me put it past them?
Okay,
after man are going good, me not put it past them. Me not put it past them, brother.
But the credit
Jamaican people them follow trend on them thing, you know.
Jamaican
people think so them inferior. So then no for them vote for Mark Gordon because he's a white man.
We have come a far way though. Far away.
In terms of crime and violence.